Hey guys, today we're going to change gears a little bit and we are going to explore whether or not this inexpensive headset can compete with the mighty Sena. Stick around. Alright, I want to start this video off with just a quick backstory of why I'm even making it. Last year I bought a Sena SMH-10. Worked great all summer, and then sat it in the drawer over the winter. This spring, when I fired it back up, wouldn't turn on. I spent countless hours, days, weeks, whatever, going back and forth with Sena, going on forums, looking stuff up on Google. The thing's broken. It just doesn't work anymore, and it was never abused, and it wasn't dropped or anything like that. So, given the price of the Sena at over $150, I was looking for alternatives to replace this unit. I will say though, while it worked really well. It was very well built. It has excellent sound qualities, and during phone calls, people will often remark that they couldn't even tell I was riding a motorcycle. So this is not a video just to bash Sena. I had a personally bad experience with Sena, but that doesn't mean it's a bad company or that there's anything wrong with the Sena SMH-10. Just mine sucks, and I am kind of upset with their customer support because they're not making it right for me. I spent a lot of money on the thing, and I just can't see giving Sena another $150 or more for a new unit. So I looked for alternatives. I have come up with this one. This is by Freedconn. This is the TCOM-SC, and I am going to test it out today and see how it performs, and I will compare it to what I remember with the Sena unit. So I am going to get this installed. I first just want to quickly go through a couple of the parts. It's very notable that this comes with a very cheap feeling plastic bracket that attaches it to the helmet. There's also a sticky backed version of this that you can just stick to the side of your helmet. I'm going to try and avoid doing that if I can, but I will if I have to. The unit itself is very lightweight. It is smaller than the Sena unit. Here's a comparison. It is definitely lighter, has basically all the same functionality as the Sena, but I don't want to waste a lot of time going through all of this. It basically has all the same parts and pieces. It recharges, it's got speakers, and it's got a boom microphone that goes up by your mouth. I'm going to see how hard it is to install in the helmet, and then I'll do some sound quality tests and I'll give you a result. And we'll see if it compares to the $150 unit in the Sena for this, which cost $56 shipped. So hopefully it sounds good and it works good, and then I will be recommending it to anybody. I want to say up front, Freedconn did not provide me this. I bought it with my own money. This isn't a sponsored video. It's not an advertisement. I just wanted to try something different, and I thought, hey, it's got pretty good reviews, and so we'll give it a shot. So I'm going to go ahead and get it mounted to the helmet, and then we'll do some sound tests and see how it comes out. So be back in a minute.
Transition.
All right, guys. So I successfully installed the Freedconn TCOM-SC. It was a very simple installation. It went in without incident, and it only took me a few minutes. I'm going to go ahead and power on the unit by holding down the power button for 3 seconds. Once that initiates, you get this little on-screen display. It's going to make a couple beeps and boops, and it will connect to my phone. I've tested this multiple times, and it works every time so far. And now you can see that the little headphones are lit up and it's connected to my phone. So I'm just going to start by playing some music. I went ahead and started some music on my phone. This is really my use case for a headset in the helmet. Is I listen to music while I'm riding around, back and forth to work, whatever. So I'm not sure if you'll be able to hear it, but let me try and get this situated. So you should be able to hear music is playing in the helmet. I went ahead and put the helmet on, and it is quite loud in there. It's really easy to adjust the volume. You can just hold the jog button and the volume will go down, or you hold it this way and the volume will go up. And that's full volume. It's quite loud, isn't it? Right? So pretty happy with that, and it's very clear also. And turn that down a little bit, because I would never listen to it that loud. So that works really well. You can also switch tracks, supposedly, by just clicking it. And it did switch. And I can go back to the previous track, I think. Oh, it starts it over. Oh, okay. Then it took me back to the previous track. And it is starting right now, so that is good. So far, so good. I went ahead and put the helmet on. I walked outside and made a phone call to another person. They said they could hear me fine. I could hear them quite clearly. So the phone function works as well. So far, everything is working exactly like the Sena. As far as helmet-to-helmet audio, not going to be able to test that for this video, but I will report back and let you know how that works. So on to the next part of this video. Oh, here, before I close out, this is how you turn it off. You just hold for 5 seconds, almost exactly like the Sena, and it should just initiate a power down. Oops, I did, yep, okay, I did. Also does some beeping in the helmet when you do that. But hand controls are very easy, should be pretty simple to adjust things while riding, and so that makes me pretty happy. So anyway, on to the next part.
Transition.
Okay, so does the TCOM-SC from Freedconn measure up to the Sena? I think in a lot of ways, yes, it does. It is a very good sounding system. I've had it on, put my head in the helmet a number of times and listened to audio. It sounds very good. The volume gets higher actually than what I remember the Sena getting to. Either one was too loud at its highest volume for me to comfortably listen to, so I would probably never use either one at full volume. But in terms of sound quality and clarity, I think they're equal. In terms of build quality, I think that's where the compromises come into play. But for 1/3 the cost of the Sena, I think it's an okay compromise. I think the Freedconn unit is reasonably secure on here. I would watch the plastic bracket that holds it on. I would check it from time to time to make sure it's not cracking or anything. But it is held on with 2 Allen heads, just like the Sena. It's just a plastic versus a metal backplate. And I think, you know, over time it could wear out and you might have a problem. But I think in the short run, year to year, I don't think it's going to be a problem. So I don't think there's a lot of compromises here. The Sena can have up to 4 riders connected to its intercom function, where the Freedconn can only do 3. And if that's an important feature for you, then that should be a consideration. There are other lower priced units out there though that can handle 4 or more. For me, the most important function is the Bluetooth connectivity, which seems to work extremely well. I did want to real quickly play a sample of the audio from a phone conversation between my wife and I real quick, just so you can hear what that sounds like.
Call is now being recorded.
Hello?
Yes?
Can you hear me okay?
Yes, I can hear you.
Does it change when I open my visor? How's the sound now?
It sounds fine. You were cutting out at first.
It's because I had to change it to the headset audio.
Oh, okay.
All right, thank you. So you can hear me fine?
Yes.
Okay, thanks. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, so I think you can hear from that call that both parties can hear each other fine. From my perspective, when I'm listening in the helmet, she sounded just the same as if I were talking to her with the headset held up to my head. She was able to understand me clearly. I asked her a couple times if she could hear me okay, and she said yes. So I think as just a basic phone bridge, it works really well also. So guys, I'm going to give this a thumbs up. I think this is a good buy. Time will tell if it holds up to wear and tear of riding on a daily basis, because I will use it every time I ride. So I'll probably make another video, or at least update you in some way in one of the other videos that I make about how it ends up performing. I think it is a good purchase. It's $56 at Amazon. I'm sure you can find it at other sources, but I'm going to recommend this. I give it a thumbs up. So anyway, thanks for watching this video. If you have any questions about this unit, let me know, or if you have any comments, please leave them below. And as always, guys, thanks for watching.